Hello, and welcome to another Open Data Portal product tutorial video. The Open Data Portal is a centralized platform that empowers users to discover and easily extract USPTO data in one place for free. In this video, we'll explore the Swagger UI and how to download patent data using the ODP API. If you're not familiar with Swagger, it is a platform that lets you visualize and interact with API resources without having any of the code or implementation logic set in place. It basically lets you take the ODP API out for a spin and shows you what it can do. In order to get real JSON responses from Swagger using the ODP API, you need to have an assigned ODP API key. You can find more information about obtaining an API key by going to our Get Started section of the API page of the ODP site. You can also watch the video of obtaining an ODP API key on our learning resources, also found on the ODP site. And with that, let's begin. You can find links to the ODP Swagger page in multiple sections within the API page on the ODP site. After clicking on the link, the Swagger UI will open in a separate tab. First, the Swagger UI explains what ODP API is and how to get access to it, including the REST API code for when you want to access the ODP API using your API key. Below that are different examples of the ODP API that you can expand and collapse. Each dropdown comes with example responses that you might receive from the server, from a successful 200 response to a 500 server error response. Once you have an active API key, click the green Authorize button and put your API key in the value input field. Then click Authorize. Way to go! Now you have access to the ODP API through Swagger. The ODP API will be authorized within the Swagger page until you exit the browser. Let's close the Authorize window and try out the Swagger API features. Let's first explore the Patent Data Swagger API. I'll scroll to that dropdown, click the expand icon, and then select Try It Out. Now I can edit the patent number field. This field can use pre-existing examples from the dropdown, or you can put in a custom patent number. In this case, I'll plug in a custom patent number, the patent number for chocolate, because I love chocolate. You can see it changed the dropdown to a modified value since it is a custom patent number. I'll then press Execute to see what JSON is pulled from the ODP API. Below, you can see that there was a successful 200 response schema from the ODP API. In the JSON response, we can see the different bags of data on the patent, including the event metadata and the assignment bag. Use the Try It Out option to input custom information for other APIs available on Swagger. This allows you to put in product identifiers for bulk data products or search by the patent application number. Below the different API products is a breakdown of all the schemas returned by the ODP API. Use this arrow to see the data property bags. Each item lists the data type of that property and an example of what would be returned by the ODP API. If you want more information on Swagger, you can visit the API testing page at swagger.io/solutions/API testing. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at data@uspto.gov.